Right. No, this is the problem today question. One second, let me check my audio. Right. So this is our the problem today question. This is question number 2033 minimum operation make a uni-value, right? Question says you are given a 2D integer grid of size m into an integer x. In one operation you can add x to subtract s from any element in the grid, right? And then in the second, he says a uni-value grid is a grid where all the element of its are equal, right? So, and after that said, he said return the minimum number of operation make the grid uni-value. It is not possible. Return -1. Okay. Example 2468 and grid this. Okay. And 211523 and this is grid, right? Constant में m इतना 10⁵ है. Okay, acceptance rate बोल दिया. Right. So now we have to do, right. So now we have to do how we will approach this question, right? तो सिंपली इसमें कह रहा क्वेश्चन की एक ग्रिड दिया जाए जो इसमें एक ऑपरेशन है जो ऐड और सब्ट्रैक्ट करें x से फ्रॉम एनी एलिमेंट, राइट? So our goal is simple to make all element usually equal with the minimum operations, right? So he already says like key you can only move in step of x. If x is equals to number goes like 2, 4, 6, 8, right? So all number must have the same remainder when divided by x, right? Means 2, 4, 6, okay, all divided by 2 equals to 0 हो जाएगा. अगर 2, 3, 6 हुआ so that means not possible, right? क्योंकि 2 divided by 2 is equals to 0 but 3 divided by 2 is not equals to 0, right? That's why this check exists. And इसका सबसे बड़ा मीनिंग है कि we want the minimum operations, right? So we have to write operations equals to a minus target divided by x, because this is same as minimizing sum of absolute differences and mathematically, right? Medium minimize absolute distance, right? तो पहले तो हम इसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे 2D को 1D में. Why? Because working in 1D is easier and then we have to sort and then we go to the choose median, right? Because of the optimal value and then we have to calculate operation, right? Yeah, I mean this was all in this, right? I think you got my point. So we have to code this. So now let's do the code, right? Uh, yeah. So in time इसको grid enter कर देंगे grid 0.length length go to list integer integer back हमने कराया ऑपरेटर so the new array list and now we have to hold in I equals to 0 I increment for j equal to jm jn and then we have to make a grid array j. We want to int length size. So we have to know the collection shown. So we have to write collection shown back int target equals to back.get ld2 Then we goes in 1 second. We have to remove this int, and now we have to present int result equals to 0. So for int nums, there go back, and then if nums $x means to not equals, if return -1 the result is to math dot as target is num dot x, right? Or the return is not. Let me see, and now it is running. So now it's accepted, right? So now we have to stop there.